Hi, this is Mary
And Michael from
Clutter Stuff, and today we are going to do.
You see what we did there? I think so.
Today we're going to do a quick haul. We got a lot of new comics this week. Not as many as last week, but this is our new comic book day haul. So we're gonna start out with the new ones. Here, Mary, do you want to show yours?
Mm-hmm.
We got some new and some back issues, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I got Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, number 3. And I got Teen Titans Go, number 11. I just like the Teen Titans Go comics. They're funny, like the show.
Yeah. Okay, and I got my own copy of Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies number 3. So yeah, I love this story. If you were a fan of the movie Age of Ultron, but you actually, in particular, the Vision. This comic, I don't want to give too much away in terms of spoilers. I'll just say that there is a little town or something called Sanctuary that is actually run by Jim Hammond, who was the original Human Torch from World War II, the Vision, and Wonder Man, Simon Williams. If you know anything about Avengers comic history, you'll see what the significance of that is. I got Captain Britain and the Mighty Defenders. Okay, this is number 2, and it's actually the end of this little tie-in. This was only a 2-issue tie-in, and it was pretty good. I really liked it. I'll probably write a review on the Clutter Stuff blog within the next couple of days. Kind of giving a full review of the story. Here we have Guardians of Nowhere number 3, which is pretty good. It is, you can probably tell by the name Guardians. There is a little bit of a crossover with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but not the way you would necessarily remember them completely. So anyway, this is a pretty good one too. I have not been unsatisfied with really any of the I haven't finished reading this one yet. With any of the Secret Wars tie-ins. I haven't finished reading this one yet. This is Korvac Saga number 3. I think this actually came out last week, and somehow I missed it when I was pulling all of my books. Then this is actually a variant cover of the first issue of House of M. This is the blank kind of cardboard cover designed for sketches. Obviously, there's no sketch on it. The normal cover is actually on the inside. House of M, number 1. Haven't read it yet, so I'm not sure. Then we have, last but not least, it might be least, but it's still a good story. Weird World, number 3. And Weird World is very different from any of the other Marvel Universe comics. It is very tied into, those of you who may have been fans of the longtime Marvel fans, or have looked at some of the comics from like the 70s and stuff. It's very much into the sword and sorcery era, when they used to do like Conan and various barbarians and Red Sonja and all of those kinds of titles that they used to do. It's very close to all of that. Crystar, the Lord of Crystallium, the Crystal Warriors. That it's definitely your kind of fringe, outside of the normal Marvel Universe world of superheroes and such, and into the sword and sorcery. So it's pretty good. It's not really my cup of tea, but it's not something that I would necessarily read on a regular basis. So I do think that they are going to be continuing a Weird World series once they get into the all new, all different Marvel once Secret Wars is over. I think they have announced that they're going to be doing a Weird World ongoing series. I probably won't follow that one, but if you're into this type of thing, it's pretty good. I mean, the art is great. Just to give you a little bit of a glimpse there. That's um. So anyway, now back issues. I'm gonna start with yours.
Yep. I only have one. Aliens Hive. I like aliens, and it's the number one of the Hive, and I don't really know what it means, but I'm gonna try it out.
Yep.
I'm pretty fond of it.
So I got, they had a bunch of dollar boxes, so I got kind of a wide variety this time. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 382, primarily because of the guest appearance of the Hulk. I do collect Hulk comics and Hulk guest appearances, so I saw this one in the dollar bin and said, okay, I'm pretty sure I don't have that. I got a Fantastic Four number 560. It looked pretty good. It's got something to do with Galactus, which is always fun. And down here, it looked really interesting. This byline would say, "Future Shock. Learn the startling story of how the world ends." So it looks pretty good. I think, let me just double check here. Okay, this is written by Mark Millar, who is, most popular for like Kick-Ass, but has a long, great bibliography of comics that he's produced. So I also got a copy of, this is the variant cover, again, the cardboard sketch cover. I'm not going to pull it out of the bag right this second to show you the normal cover, but this is Incredible Hulk number 1, variant edition, by Jason Aaron, written by Jason Aaron, drawn by Mark Silvestri and Sonny Go. We've got the same thing, variant, the blank variant cover of New Avengers number 1. Sorry, I'm showing you a bunch of blank white covers today, but again, it's in the bag, so I don't want to pull it out just for this. I will say that these two white covers aren't quite as bad. I mean, they are a little bit dirty. I don't know if you can see that or if the bag produces too much of a glare. There's a little bit of that, kind of normal newsstand rub off on the white that I talked about the other day. I also got, since I got picked up New Avengers number 1, I also got number 2 and number 3. And all 3 of these books are written by Jonathan Hickman, who is currently kind of the mastermind behind the current Secret Wars series. And he pretty much started setting up Secret Wars years ago in his Avengers and New Avengers runs. So I'm looking forward to really trying to get New Avengers only lasted 40 some odd issues, so it shouldn't take me too much to eventually get this full run. That's my long-term plan. There's a couple other runs I want to complete first, but you can get a lot of these issues in the dollar bin, so that's what I will probably be doing over time. And this one is an older one, but it's in great shape, and especially considering that it's out of dollar bin. It's from October 1982, and it is a What If number 35. Again, I mentioned What If the other day during the long video. What If is one of those series that I just really enjoy and always have. And so I saw this in the dollar bin, and you know what? It's in such good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. So it's What If Elektra had lived, and then there's a second story. What if Yellow Jacket had died? And the Yellow Jacket that they're referring to in this particular issue is actually Hank Pym, which he was the original Yellow Jacket in the comics. During this time, he was Ant-Man. He was originally Ant-Man. Then he became Giant Man, and then he also became Yellow Jacket at one point. So anyway, that's it. Not a huge haul today, but a few pretty good books. So far the ones I've read, I just loved. And what do you think, Mary? You like the ones you've been reading? Yeah. So that's it. Let me fix that. There we go. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you later.
Bye.
Bye.